A very good evening to you all. Welcome for today's NILECAST on West Nile Television. Today is the 11th of February 2026. I am Pony Fiona. Let us see the headlines.
In the headlines tonight, Adjumani District Schools register both high and low students enrollment for the first term 2026. NERA says new national identification cards to go live in March 2026. And UPDF provides free medical services to Somalia civilians in commemorations of 45th Tahere Sita anniversary. This and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin.
As schools in Adjumani District reopen on 10th February 2026 after the government's postponing of the opening date due to the 2026 Uganda general elections, there has been a mixture of both high and low turnout of students registering for first term 2026. Unzimai Alan has more.
As schools in Adjumani District reopen on the 10th of February 2026 after the government's postponing of the opening date due to the 2026 Uganda general elections, there's been a mixture of both high and low turnout of students registering for the first term 2026. Sister Mary Magdalene, the head teacher of Redeemer Children's Primary School, expressed her concern about the low turnout of learners for the first term in 2026.
Generally, as usual, I feel that the turnout has been low as per today. But we still hope, because many parents are still coming, registering, and they're finding way. Yeah, I don't know. It should be really money problem. Otherwise, generally, our turnout used to be the best on the first day. But compared with that of today, it is a little bit low. But all the same, this is quite a good number for beginning. Parents are to make an attempt to come to the administration and actually talk in order to solve certain challenges. There are many parents who actually send the children. Most of the children who reported today did not clear fees.
Iwoma Zachary, the head teacher of St. Peter Primary School, however, shared some positive news about the school's registration numbers, as the school registered 715 learners for first term 2026, out of which 305 are girls and 410 are boys.
I'm so blessed today. I managed to register 715 pupils, and out of that, the 305 were girls and the rest are boys. So the turn-up is good. By tomorrow, the next tomorrow, I expect to have all those ones who are registered in the school. So the turn-up is good, and all the learners are they're learning well. The teachers are all present. There's no teacher who is absent, so learning is in full force.
Olima Lawrence, the head teacher of Adjumani Girls Primary School, a government-aided school in Adjumani Town Council, expressed joy over the high number of registration of learners in the school for the first term 2026.
The turnout of our learners is so great, though there are others who are yet coming to register. When we take the classes from P1 to 7, in P1 we have a total of 87 children present. Of these we have 41 boys and 46 girls. In P2 we have 58 boys and 64 girls, giving a total of 122. In P3 we have 61 boys with 78 girls, giving us a total of 139. Then in P4 we have 79 boys, then 102 girls, a total of 199. In P5 we have 73 boys present with the 81 girls, giving us a total of 154. In P6 we have 68 boys with 89 girls present, giving us a total of 157. In the P7 we have 34 boys present, then 37 girls, giving a total of 71. The overall total for girls is 432. Then, okay, that is for boys. For girls, is 497, giving us an overall population of 929 children present for day 1 attendance. Then, on the side of the teachers, we have 24 teachers present, both government and PTA paid teachers.
The Ministry of Education and Sports had initially set the opening date for 2nd February 2026, but later rescheduled it to ensure students' safety during the 2026 Uganda general elections. As a new term reopens in Adjumani district, some schools are seeing an increase in registration numbers while others are struggling with low learner turnout. Reporting for West Nile Television, Onzima Alan, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
Schools in the Greater Nairobi district have registered a low turn-up of learners on the first day of school opening in 2026, with some stakeholders attributing it to the change of dates by Ministry of Education and Sports. Alfred Jowok has more.
Schools in the Greater Nairobi district have registered a low turn-up of learners on the first day of school opening 2026. In a survey conducted by West Nile TV today, Tuesday, 10th February 2026, to some government-aided schools within Greater Nairobi, the number of learners is not pleasing, as some stakeholders attribute the low turn-up of learners to change of dates by Ministry of Education and Sports. At Angal Senior Secondary School, Uketung Wilfred, Deputy Head Teacher Angal Secondary School, says girls' enrollment overpowers boys, and added that out of 1,860 learners, only 425 reported on the first day.
We've opened for term 1, 2026, and opening early for us is always a very big privilege. And we know that in our region here, most of the time our parents feel they should hold their children for at least a week or 2. And yet these children are already missing. We're already aware that this has been a change Ministry made with the first dating being early in Feb, but now this is almost like after 1 week. My message to our parents is that we should really try our best to bring back these children as early as possible. Like for us in Angaleses, our reporting is always over the weekend. And this weekend, we've already received out of 1,300 students, we've already received 500 of them. And lessons have kick-started immediately, right from yesterday, Monday. Though ministry says schools should open today, we felt we needed to catch up. We've already lost 1 week because of election. And so my plea to every parent, education is the only thing you can give to your children. If you don't do it as fast as possible, these children have very many other of their age mates who are going to influence them. And by the time you're realizing, they're already lost in the crowd. So let us bring our children back to school, let them get on board with what they need to do. If you have the means, find your way. If the things are hard, please talk to the schools. Get back these children to school so that they can focus on their future. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Joseph Chope, Deputy Teacher Panyango Senior Secondary School, revealed that his school registered a low turn-up of learners, but is optimistic that the enrollment will be fair tomorrow. He asked all stakeholders to take part in monitoring schools for better achievements.
Today, the 10th February 2026, we opened the school, but according to our finding, the turn-up is not all that good. One of the factors I think that has contributed to this is the general elections and the postponement of the official date, which was previously given to the parents. But we are optimistic. As I talk now, yesterday alone we received around 90 students. We therefore urge parents who have challenges. If there are financial challenges, our offices are always open. They can still come and make commitment. We urge them to send their children to school such that our services, we can begin giving the learners the services. The teacher already available on the ground and very ready to begin work.
In the meantime, some of the students expressed their readiness as they started school on the first day of the term.
Okay, my name is Opako Please. I'm a student of Senior 6 Arts. I'm a student of this school and I'm the head boy of this mighty school and LSS. I've decided to report back to school in this first week. First of all, the first main reason is that there are a lot of things outside there that are confusing the youth, and so I didn't want to embark into those bad characters, so I decided to come back early. And the other thing is my parents had the capability of bringing me back to school in this first week despite the challenges that they're facing, so I had to come not to disappoint them and also to catch up with my learning things earlier.
Thank you so much. Call me Rafael Okurbot. I'm a student of senior 6 class, and I've decided to start schooling actually on the first day for this reason. One, like in most cases, like A-level class, when you fail to attend the first class or the first lesson, or when you miss a lesson, you will even fail to gain it back. And so I decided to start it on the first day so that I'm together with the student and we start the run all together.
Efforts to get comments from Greater Navy District Education officers proved futile at the time of filing this story.
This is the official day of reopening of schools for 2026 academic year. We are at Panyango Senior Secondary School and the turn-up is overwhelming, and as far as in other schools have moved in as learners are taken into their various schools. However, some parents, they say the change of date for reporting to schools have also been affecting the learners, but we hope all will be fine. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
The National Identification and Registration Authority has said the newly printed national ID cards will only go live on 31st of March. The NIRA spokesperson Claire Olema admitted that the new cards are not yet live, as it is by design, stating that the public should be informed that the window to allow cards go live is not yet open. Muringa Christine has more.
The National Identification Registration Authority, NIRA, has said the newly printed national identity cards will go live in the 31st of March 2026. While addressing journalists on Monday, the 10th of February, NIRA spokesperson Claire Olama said the mass renewal and registration exercise that started in May at parishes officially ended on Sunday, February 8th. The NIRA spokesperson admitted that the new identity cards are not yet live and stated that it was by design and that the public should be informed that the window to allow the cards to go live is not yet opened. The NIRA spokesperson stated that by the end of the mass renewal of a registration exercise that started in May last year, 14,300,000 Ugandans had renewed, and adding that NIRA registered now 35 million Ugandans. Claire Olama noted that NIRA has successfully migrated 28.5 million records from the old to the new registration system. Reporting for West Nile Television, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
The Uganda People Defense Forces, UPDF, serving under the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia, launched a major medical outreach program for Somali civilians, offering services like general medical screening, eye services, eye care, dental services, laboratory tests, minor surgical procedures, scanning, and pharmacy support, among others. Okumuringa Christine have more.
To commemorate the 45th Tahere Sita anniversary in February 2026, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, serving under the African Union Support Stabilization Mission in Somalia, launched a major medical outreach program for Somalian civilians. The medical outreach, managed by the UPDF Level 2 Hospital in Mogadishu, provided services like general medical screening, eye care, dental services, laboratory tests, minor surgical procedures, scanning, and pharmaceutical support. Activities centered around regions like Aribiska and the Marine Market, where troops also conducted fumigation cleaning exercises to enhance civil-military cooperation. The initiative aimed to support socio-economic transformation and strengthen ties with the local population, with Somalian National Army representatives and the African Union envoys praising the effort as a demonstration of people-centered peacekeeping. The 2026 celebrations were held under the theme Defending the Gains of the Revolution and Honoring the Sacrifice of the Freedom Fighters, a call for national unity, peace, and socio-economic transformation. Reporting for West Nile Television, Okumaringa Christine, NILECAST.
And with that, we have come to the end of our today NILECAST on West Nile Television. As we have heard from the NIRA offices, head office in Kampala, the IDs, some IDs are out, others are not out, but be informed that most of them will start working after 31st of March. I remain Pony Fiona. Thank you for tuning in, whether on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. You're watching from Star Times. Thank you all. Have a good night.
West Nile TV.